Okay, everybody. So let's just move to do a Twin Flame Divine Love Soulmate reading, see where everybody's at. I've been using these cards a lot in like my personal readings and other readings. They've just been speaking to me. I'm just going to get right into it. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, connecting energies, and then we're going to build and see what the heck's going on, because I do feel there's been, look, spiritual connection. I feel like that is known on both sides. It's like, it's also this like telepathic communication. Whew. Sorry guys, it's like intense, feels intense. Look, honesty is essential. I do feel that truth is about to be spoken. All right, let's see. Because something's happened. All right, let's see. One card for the Divine Masculine, please. All right, he gets 2. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So, Divine Masculines, considering their foundation, and you are limitless. There's the swans there that do represent, like, I mean, they can, I believe they mate for life. It's also a 4. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm pretty sure that we've all been seeing 4s and 1s, because I do feel that there's been like a reset. And like, I don't know, that's just the way that I feel. It's like a reset. And even this says about foundation, consider your foundation. It's like, where are you coming from? You know, are you ready for what you're wishing for? It says you're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. In the 4s, it's all about the stability and the structure. It says you're limitless. Recognize this truth, and you can do anything you choose to do. Because as I was shuffling some other decks, like the Tower card popped out, so I do feel like there's been like some kind of shakeup. But I feel like the shakeup happened in order to, like I said, like the reset, like to do to bring everybody back down to solid ground, because what was going on before. Let's just see. One card for the Divine Feminine, please. Take a chance on love. And this is a 23, which is a 5. And this is a 5 over here. And the cards add up to a 14, which adds up to a 5, which means change. Because there's been some kind of, I just feel like there's been like a shakeup. You know, something's shifted. It says, when we start to love, our lives are changed forever. And these guys are like sitting on a boat. This is like easy, and I was just going to say, this is like easing into it. Like they're on a date, you see? And I was like they're on a first date. And then down here, it's getting to know each other. And I'm pretty sure that was the bottom card over here at the Divine Masculines, on the Divine Masculine side. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, so let's see. One card for the connection, please. Oh, shit. All right, we got an I love you. One card for the connection. Here we go. Damn, guys. This is the second time this card's popped out today. Popped out on my WhatsApp message too. So if you feel moved to, go check that out. I think I titled it something about, I can't even remember. Focus on love. And this is because I feel like there's a healing going on. Because like I said, I feel like there was like some kind of shakeup, but I feel like the shakeup had to happen because it like brought everybody back down to ground zero, and everybody's like checking their motives, checking their foundations, like wanting to make it secure. There's just like a big shift. It says focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each other and every person in your life. I also want to say, like, I've just like been picking up on a lot of like unicorn energy and like rainbow, and so I don't, and even dragon. So I don't know if that like resonates with, if I don't know, anybody else is picking up on that, but that's what I'm picking up on. So I've been, here's this unicorn here, and here's this dragon. See? So I'm saying they're showing up, and I've been feeling it too. So all right, so let's get some more, let's see what's underneath here. Turn on your heart light. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So let's get some right away. Divine Masculine. He's going through major healing. Look at this. The Empress. Healing, cleansing. This is about divine timing. This is about being guided by the universe, like being pushed. Like I just look at how both of them are like leading forward towards the sky. Like I just feel like I don't want to say he doesn't have any control. I just feel like there's some kind of awakening happening. He's like he's like following his heart's desires. Look at how her chest is out, like, and you know, like, I don't know why I feel like I can't speak, but I just I don't know why. Jeez, it's like she's being led by her heart, and I feel like that's what's happening for the Divine Masculine, is like they're finally like paying attention to what their heart has to say. Like it can't be denied anymore. All right, what else do we got here for the Divine Masculine? Anything else? Yeah. See, Nine of Cups. He is totally being led. I feel that there are Divine Masculine that are like just waking up. I also feel that yeah, I'm hearing like coming to their truth. They're coming to their truth. They're accepting their truth, acknowledging their truth. And they are being directed the way, like through the darkness. You see what I mean? Like he's in a cave with this lantern. And what's inside his lantern but the star? What's the star? Your wish. You can have it all, Divine Masculine. That's what I heard. You could really have it all. Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Any other cards here for the Divine Masculine? Yeah, he's trying to come into balance because he's been juggling for a while. Look, because this is what he wants. Ten of Cups. And I'm saying he, but the Divine Masculines can be the, you know, female. It doesn't matter. I say she and he because Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, it's just easier. But, you know, but look at this guy. Like, I feel like Divine Masculine have a whole lot on their plate. A whole lot going on. But see, I also feel like he's figured out a way to make things easier because look, there's a path here. He's on the beach, on the sand. Like somehow he's made this path. He's figured out a way to ride his unicycle on the beach. There's this freaking, again with the, and I say again because it showed up in, I think it was my Instagram reading, but I don't know, this 8, the infinity, you know, the round and round, we're all as one. Everything's connected. I just feel like he's feeling that, like he's totally tapping into that energy. And look, he's like looking at this. Divine Masculine are totally aware of the connection. I feel like he's finding a way to get there, because that is his heart's desire. I do feel that there are, when it says the union of the hearts, there is a connection of love that defies explanation. I mean, I love that card. That is like my favorite card, I think, of any card in all my decks. I just love it. I mean, look at it. It's freaking beautiful. I got that song, Thinking of a Master Plan. All right. Take a chance on love. All right, so let's get some cards here for Divine Feminine, please. What is going on? She's feeling it. She is like feeling herself like into stepping into her power. There might even be Divine Feminine that are finding out they're pregnant. This is a new beginning. This is a solid beginning. I mean, look at her. Grace and wisdom. That's what I just heard. She's owning it. That's what I heard too. She's owning it. Owning who she is. She knows her worth. She knows her value. Can't touch this. She doesn't even have to fight. Like, look, her shield is down. She's not fighting, nothing. She's just sitting there because she can. And it's like, she doesn't have to chase anyone. She is female. Like, she is Divine Feminine are like embracing this feminine energy, and it's just beautiful. And this, like, now, okay, even more, I'm getting this, and it's like, this is why it says take a chance on love, because, you know, Divine Feminine are some badass women, okay? And when I say the badass, I mean to even like get into this energy here. It's like the Divine Feminine is like, she knows who she is, all right? And for the most part, she's probably a woman that gets shit done, you know, and she doesn't wait around for anybody. But she's being pushed, just like the Divine Masculine is being pushed here, and he's even over here checking her out. See? Like, he's looking at her from across. Divine Masculine, and even as I started to do this video, that I don't know, I like put down my hair because I felt like somebody was watching me, and then I started hearing the song. Somebody's watching, like, I always feel like somebody's watching, that song. So I have a feeling there's like some he sees you. He's watching you. Divine Masculines are watching Divine Feminines. It could even be going on back and forth. I don't know. It's just wanted this to be seen. But I feel this take a chance on love it's about doing things differently than Divine Feminines ever have done. Because what's been happening, like that big shift, like everybody's just been going through this shift of like karmic releasing, and, you know, not just of people, but of like habits and like habitual things, you know, that we've done over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But finally figuring it out and sitting in our knowing, Divine Feminine. Like, there's no more fear. Like, she knows that shit's coming to her. you know? And what's coming to her? Like everything she freaking wants is coming to her. This is divine feminine, like completely in her power. The taking a chance on love is like knowing that she doesn't have to force anything. And I feel like if you're not in that energy, that's where you're being pushed to get into, is to, you know, ground yourself, because that's who else this Empress is, you know? She is, this is also about Venus and the astrology stuff. But look at her. She's like sitting there just completely grounded, like not not stressing about anything. Knowing exactly what she wants and who she is. All right, what else about the divine feminine? It's powerful. Divine feminines, you are like, but divine masculine's over here working it. He totally is. He's figuring it out. I just heard like some of them may have been acting like a clown for a little while, but they're getting it together. Like they're getting their shit together. Like he's trying to figure out how to get her attention too. Like how he's going to approach her. Because he knows like his usual ways are not going to work. Like she's like, no. Not in a bitchy way, just we're past that. Okay, so whew. Yeah, because this is what's on both divine masculine and divine feminine's mind. Emotional fulfillment, like all the way around. No bullshit. All right, here we go. Eight of Swords. So what I say about, I mean, some of you could be dealing with Libra, but you know how I feel about signs. This is about that karmic justice. It's like what goes around comes around. This is about, okay, so there is an element of, there's a mirroring here going on, just because we got this Eight of Swords, and there's also, you know, I felt this energy over here with the divine masculine, like trying to figure out a way to move forward. And I feel like that's kind of where some divine feminine are as well, like not really knowing how to move forward, because this is the first time that she's ever sat there like this confidently. And so it might be kind of freaking her out a little bit. That's where the stress is coming out. That's why there's like this to focus on love. But I feel like there's been some sort of role reversal. Yeah, again with the 8. See, because I feel like you know, there's this union. There's like, I mean, I feel that the connection is being felt so strongly between the divine masculine and the divine feminine that, but I do feel that there's been some kind of shift, and it's kind of, it's pushed, it's propelling divine feminine to really step into their power. It's like, it's, I don't know, I'm hearing Tom Petty, Learning to Fly. And it's so funny because that song came on. I listen to music like constantly, okay? So, and that was like the first song that played this morning. It's funny that it's like coming up again. So anyway, And like, this is about, this anxiety is coming. It's not even anxiety. This is self-induced. So she's just like sitting there nervously, like poker face, like she's got a poker face here. And it's because, I don't know. It just came and left. It'll come back if it's supposed to. All right, let's see for the connection. She's sitting here poker faced. And the nervousness is like, that's just it. Like, it's her sitting there poker faced. Because she's learning to receive. Like, she's really like opening up to receiving, and it's coming. Like, she gave up the fight. Like, I mean, her shield is down. This is like really awesome. I'm like really just, it's really freaking cool. All right, let me get a couple of cards for this connecting energy, please. Three of Swords. But see, it's not through a heart, it's through a rose. And I feel like this is part of a purification that's going on. Because like I told you, I feel like there was some kind of shift. What's down here? The Moon. And I'm like just really drawn to this rain. It's like, it's what's bringing about this union, the healing, the purification of the pain. Because, you know, connections this deep, we reflect each other and trigger things so that, you know, hopefully you want to learn and heal from that, you know. But first, you know, it's going to trigger you in a way that's like gets you pissed off, you know, or whatever. And I just feel like this is like, I'm hearing like seeing it for what it is. Let's see, what else? What else for this union card? What else about the union, please? Another card for union. Here we go. Yeah, see? It's like pulling past, and here's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is how I'm feeling it. I mean, look at this Ace of Cups. It's just this healing. There's a healing going on. And okay, I'm going to try and like get this out. Like, and in both, I mean, look at how these two are like sitting here. They're both pretty much sitting in the same position. There's this dove. And the lotus, the sun is coming out. I feel like there is a big healing going on within this connection right now. And because both have a lot of options to move forward. And it's like, but they're both healing. Like they're both, I feel like divine masculine and divine feminine are both hurting right now, but it's a pain that both need to feel because it's pushing them into the energy to come. Oh my God, I like feel it. Something happened, you guys. And it had to happen because what it did was it triggered a release of deep. I mean, it's just whatever like has been like there is no more illusion going on. Like you can't just like pretend anymore. Like whatever happened and whatever's like it's just like I just feel like it's like a realization that it's either I feel like both of them want union. I mean, we have this union of hearts, but it's like there has to be this grieving process of what's being lost. There has to be this grieving process of it's like forgiveness. It's like seeing, like owning the pain, feeling the pain, but ultimately it brings this in this Ace of Cups, okay, which is like the ultimate offer, which is this, and look, this is a 28, which adds up to a 10, and you know, completion, because this is what's coming. I mean, but the purification is going on right now of this union, of this connection. Because this shit has to go. Like there can't be like no more pretending. Like it's like everybody has to own up like to everything. And let's see. Yeah. There's a little bit more time is needed. But the wish fulfillment is coming through. And here's this King of Swords. You know, to stand in your truth. Like, it's like, you know, maybe I feel like there were some people that were like not paying attention to their signs. And some of them were getting signs. And some of them were like writing off signs, like going, oh no, that doesn't really mean that, you know? And yeah, it's just, it's going to, there's still more, there's just like willingness from both sides to put the effort forward in it. But it's the action. I don't know how this got all the way over there, but whatever. All right, is there anything else for the connection here? Yeah, see? There may have been like some kind of betrayal, but either way, it's like it had to happen. The cycle like had to end. I mean, this person is like literally stabbed in the back 10 times. But see, it's not so much about a betrayal, but more about the healing. Do you see the sunlight? It's like the healing is coming in. That's what I feel. There's like a pause right now. there's an awareness of what needs to change happening. And in the awareness and the owning it, because both sides are owning whatever it is that they've been doing, whatever's been happening. And by owning it, it's allowing them to stand in their truth. I was just like really drawn to this bird. There's like some kind of like bird, like a guide or some, you know, there's something to the bird there. I don't know if like you guys get signs like that or whatever, but I was like really drawn to that. So, all right, we're going to get some romance, and then we're going to, one for the divine masculine, please. Advice for the divine masculine. Advice for divine. Yeah. Release your ex. And this is all part of the you know, those divine masculine that are still in those third-party situations. Like, that's happening. I feel like that is actually happening. Like, they're literally leaving relationships, or they're really acknowledging the fact that their connection with their divine feminine can't go on anymore as a third-party situation. So stay in the moment, divine masculine, and you're going to be all right. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Take baby steps, because I do feel like whatever's happened, it's been a huge shift for both sides. So, all right, one card for divine feminine, and of course, divine feminine, got reconciliation, heart-to-heart conversations, and soulmate. And I haven't said the story in a while. I don't know, maybe I have, but this is seriously, when I got this deck, it came with 2 stay optimistic about your love life cards. And when my twin that passed away, my soulmate card from this deck disappeared. Like, I noticed it the next day, it wasn't in the deck. And so I just, you know, I don't feel like anything happens by accident, but this is just, it's a very strong card when it comes out, you know. This, so, and the fact that I got 2 stay optimistic about your love life cards, I mean, come on, you know. And then, you know, my twin happened to pass away. Like, the divine feminine wants a conversation. Like, there is an apology coming. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You know it, you feel it. That's why you're able to sit in your knowing. You know, you're not moving anymore. Like, you're not like, it's not because you don't want to. It's just, there's like nothing else for you to do. So, but anyway, it is on its way. And it's totally being divinely guided. I mean, look at these angels. I totally feel that divine masculine is like woke. I mean, waking up, like just very, very, very aware that you can't, I don't know, I just feel like he's very aware, but both sides are. But there is also an element of pause to allow some healing to go on, and to, you know, it's like this, like just moving slowly, you know, starting from scratch, ground zero. There's a lot of passion and love here, and it's still here. Like, no matter what's happened, still here. The love is still here. I mean, we got the Ace of Cups. Okay. And the spiritual union card. I mean, like the union of the hearts card. I mean, that is the card of all cards. Of like, for me anyway, like that and this, like, and the fact that we got both of them, like, forget it. There are unions coming, like, very, very soon. Okay. One card for the connection, please. One card for the connection. Here we go. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Didn't I just say that? Let your friends help you. And I feel like this is more about, like, I feel like this is about a few different things. I feel like this is about, you know, us, like, working together. You know, it's about, like, literally letting your friends help you and support you through this. It's also about, like, helping your friends, like, have your friends, like, help you figure out a way to move past this, because divine masculine, you got a lot on your plate over here. You know, I mean, you're figuring it out, but, you know, you might even, like, have to, like, travel to go see your divine feminine. I think that they're feeling about that, something, but I don't know. I was just drawn to the ship in the ocean there. So it could be like separation. Make the effort. I mean, this is for both sides. So it's like making the effort, like, to take the next steps, and, like, when the next steps appear, to, like, really move forward with it and not to be afraid. Like, that's why it's like to take this focus on love card and look, turn on your heart light, and then what's underneath that? New love. Because, like I said, there's, like, some kind of purification going on, like there's a reset. And again, with the, like, letting go, there's some, it's like letting go of the resistance, letting go of the control. Somebody's about to reveal the way that they really feel. That's just, all right, guys. It's good. I love you. We're all in this together, man. It's we're doing it. I think I'm just gonna name this the Union of the Hearts. It's worth waiting for. It's coming. It's like super freaking close. I can feel it. But there's some healing that needs to go on here. Both sides know it. Keep doing what you're doing, because everybody's, like, getting there. I love you. Bye. Peace.